Good morning, students. Welcome to the online classes of computer. I am back with another video. Today in this video, we will learn about unit number 3, MS Windows, the operating system. So, are you ready, children? Okay, let's start. Computer is made up of different parts. It does many things at a time. Different parts does many things at a same time. So it requires a manager. The manager of a computer is its operating system. Operating system is a software that helps us to operate a computer system to perform various functions. Operating system is a software that helps us to operate a computer system to perform various functions. It manages and controls the different parts of a computer system and other software. Operating system manages the different parts of a computer system to work together. The operating system handles these parts. Microsoft Windows is the most commonly used operating system. So now we will learn about Microsoft Windows. Microsoft Windows. Microsoft Windows is the most common operating system being used worldwide today. It is called a graphical user interface based operating system, means GUI based operating system. We can perform different actions just by clicking on the mouse buttons. There are many versions of Microsoft Windows. Children, you can see this is the logo of Microsoft Windows. There are many versions like Windows XP, Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1, Windows 10, Linux, Ubuntu, Mac OS. These are all the versions of Microsoft Windows. The most commonly used version is Windows 7, and nowadays Windows 10 is used for most commonly. Okay, so today now we will learn about Windows 7 operating system. Windows 7. Working with Windows 7. When we switch on a computer, a message starting Windows appear on the screen. Children, when you switch on a computer system, a message starting Windows with a Microsoft Windows logo appears on the screen. After this, a login screen appears. In that login screen, you have to enter your username and password. When you enter your password, the main screen of Windows comes. That is called the Windows Desktop. This is Windows Desktop. Okay. Desktop is like our study table. Children, Windows Desktop is like a study table. We keep books which we use frequently on the study table. Similarly, the desktop also contains useful and frequently used items or programs. Children, in the desktop, there are many useful items. We can place many useful items and programs in the desktop. We see mainly three things on the desktop. That is wallpaper, icons and taskbar. These are main three things that we can see on the desktop, that is wallpaper, icons and taskbar. So let's learn about these three things. First is the wallpaper. Wallpaper is the background picture that we see on our desktop. Wallpaper is nothing, children. It is the background picture of our desktop. Here is the example of a background image. You can change these images. You can put your own images on the desktop. We can change the wallpaper of our desktop by following these steps. Step number 1 is click on Start button and then choose Control panel. Click on the Start button and choose Control Panel. Children, you have to follow these steps in your computer or laptop. You can do this step and change the wallpaper of your desktop. Okay. Step number 2. Click on Change Desktop Background option from Appearance and Personalize. Children, when you click on the control panel in the first step, control panel window opens and in that appearance and personalize option will be there. When you click on the appearance and personalize, the sub options will come and in that options you have to select change the desktop background. Then one window comes. In this window there are many wallpapers are given. You can choose any of the wallpapers by just clicking on that desired wallpaper. Okay. Choose your desired wallpaper and then if you want to keep it as your desktop, click on save and otherwise you can click on the cancel. Okay. You all have to do this, children. Change your, if you have laptop or computer in your house, change the wallpaper of your window. Okay, change the wallpaper of your desktop. Now next is the icons. Children, here you can see the image. There are many short images are given. What are these images? These are the icons. Children, these are the icons. These small files or pictures that you see, these are all called icons. So what is icons? Icons are small graphics or pictures on the desktop with names. Icons are small graphics or pictures on the desktop with names. Children, you can see here every picture has one name. Okay, these are the icons. For example, computer, Internet Explorer, recycle bin, VLC media player. These are the common desktop icons. Okay, these are all the icons, but here there is a limitation. I can't explain all the icons to you, so I have given only for examples. Okay, you can see in your laptop or computer uh, many icons are there that you can see. When we double click on any icon, it opens in a new window. See this GIF file, children. In a desktop, when you click on any icon, when you double click on any icon, see if that particular program opens in a new window. See again, double clicking on an icon and it will open. Okay. Icons basically represent programs, files or folders. Now next, if you want to select an icon, you just have to press the left mouse button on an icon. If you click on the left mouse button away from the selected icon, it will be deselected. Okay. Now taskbar. Taskbar is a long horizontal bar present at the bottom of a desktop. It is a long and horizontal bar present at the bottom of a desktop. A taskbar has many buttons on it. A taskbar has many buttons on it. Children, this is the image of a computer and you can see the circle part is called the desktop. By default, it is placed at the bottom of the screen. We can drag it to the left, right or top of the screen. By default, children, it is placed at the bottom of the screen. See, this is the zoom image of this is a closer view of a taskbar. Okay. If first I am explaining taskbar to you, there are start button on it, date and time and speaker. These are the some common features that are available in the taskbar. If a program is already opened on the screen, if a program is already open on the screen, its button also appears on the taskbar. This button is called the program tab. If a program is already opened on the screen, its button also appears on the taskbar and this button is called the program page. So children, see here, these are little bit lighted button. Means these applications are open. Okay. The media player is not highlighted. It means media player is currently not open in a computer. Okay. You can maximize and minimize your application window. If you click on that minus button, it will minimize, and if you click on the icon, it will maximize. Okay, minimize and maximize. See this GIF file. This shows how you can minimize and maximize the desktop window. Now start button. Start button is a part of a taskbar. Okay, but it is very important. The most important button on the taskbar is the start button. This is a start button, children. It is like a key to all the options of Windows. It is like a key to all the options of Windows. It appears on the left side of the taskbar. Appears on the left side of a taskbar. When we click on the start button, start menu appears. Children, when we click on the start button, start menu appears. There are many options available in the start menu. For example, shutdown option. From the shutdown option, you can turn off the computer. Next is all programs. All program is to open a program to work on. All program has almost every program. You can click all program and you can open any of it, any program that you want to work in. Next is documents. To open a document to work on. Next, pictures. To open a picture to work on. We can open any pictures from this tab. Next is computer. To work in different drives and folders. This is the most commonly used most commonly used button. You can click when you click on this computer button, your drivers and folders will appear. Okay, so this is about the start button. Now we'll see files and folders. A file is a collection of data stored together. A file is a collection of data stored together. It is like your notebook, okay? A folder is like a bag that stores a group of files. Folder is like a bag that stores a group of files. Folder means your school bag and files means your notebook. Take this example, children. Our textbooks and notebooks are files. Children, your textbooks and notebooks are called files. Your bag that keeps books organized in it can be called a folder. You can keep your textbooks and notebooks properly organized in your bag. Your bag holds all your textbooks and notebooks. Means your bag holds all your files. So your bag is called folder. Okay. This is the icon of file and folder. This is folder and these are files. Okay. Another example. See this window here. This is folder and these are files. Okay. The folder icon is a little bit yellow in color and files are different in color. This is how an icon of folder and file looks like. Each of the folder can be named according to what it contains. We can give our own name to a folder. Each icon file is different as it shows the software in which the file is made. Files icons are different, but folders icons are all same. Okay, now let's move towards the application window. When we double click on an icon on the desktop, it opens in a new window. See this image, children. When we double click on an icon, it opens in a new window. Right? You can see here it is called the application window. When we click on the Microsoft Word 2010, Microsoft Word 2010 opens in a new window. This is called application window. This is double clicking on icon, and this is the application window of Microsoft Word. Okay. Now let's see some components of application window. Okay, this is the one of the application window. Let's see components of it. First one is the title bar. This is a blue strip on it. It shows the file name and the location of a program. Next one, control buttons. Okay, next one is control buttons. There are three buttons on the extreme right of a title bar. They are called control buttons. There are three control buttons: minimize, restore down, and close button. Okay. Next is menu bar. It is just below the title bar. Menu bar is just below the title bar. It contains the menu. It contains the menu for different tasks such as organize, autoplay, eject, properties, etc., etc. Next is the work area. In this area, we find the list of folders and files or a workspace for doing tasks such as typing or drawing. You can do your task in the work area. So this is all about the application window. Okay, children. So let's take a summary of today's work. First, we have seen operating system. Operating system. In the operating system, we learned about the version Windows 7. Okay. In Windows 7, we learned about Windows Desktop and application window. Windows 7 divided into two parts: Windows Desktop and application window. And in the Windows Desktop, we have seen wallpaper, icons, taskbar, start button, and files and folders. These are comes under the Windows desktop. Wallpaper, icon, taskbar, start button, files and folders are all comes in the Windows desktop. Next we have seen application window, and in application window we learn title bar, control buttons, menu bar, and work area. Okay, so this is our today's learning work. I hope you all get a good idea of this chapter. Your homework is given in the PDF file. Okay, do this homework and send it to me in a given date. If you like my video, please like, comment in my video, and subscribe my YouTube channel. Like my YouTube channel, comment in a YouTube video, and subscribe it. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.